Welcome back, everybody. Episode 61. We've got another guest. 2 guests in a row.
Look at us go.
Back to back Caleb's.
Let's go.
We got Caleb Witt, and then we have Caleb Knopp. Caleb, go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit. You know,
My name's Caleb. I've known Jake and Gabe since like 3rd grade, so I've always been from around here. Right now I'm going to EKU, graduating this semester.
Let's go.
Looking forward to not having to deal with school for about a year or so.
what are you doing at EKU?
My major is biomedical sciences right now. I'm working at a pharmacy currently, being a pharmacy tech. It's pretty fun.
You still at that place in Richmond?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's pretty cool. A lot of very diverse people going in there.
Yes, I can
Keeps
imagine.
it interesting.
I can imagine. Well, Caleb, I'm excited to have you here. Not only the fact that, well, you know, you're a good friend of mine, but also I haven't seen you in a while. So this is nice to hang out again for the first time in a while.
Yeah, it feels weird because, you know, we went out to Noah's place. Like, I've seen all 4 of you in one day. That hasn't happened since high school.
I know it.
Since my wedding.
Yeah.
Actually.
That's a lot longer than high school. But yes. That's a lot. It's 10:45 in the evening.
It's 9:45.
9:45 in the evening.
Bro, I woke up at 4 this morning and drove an hour and a half to work. Lock in.
We're here.
I was up bright and early at 9 a.m. How do you think I feel?
I was about 9:30.
Jeez.
Yeah.
How y'all wake up?
Huh?
How y'all wake up?
I just wake up, man.
If there's no alarm, I wake up at around 9 or 9:30. It's peaceful. I feel good. Any time before that, it could be 5 o'clock or it could be 8:30. I have to do a war cry to get myself out of bed.
Nice.
Yeah. Like the past 2 days, I've woke up and it's taken everything in me to like get up. And the only reason I do get up is because I got to use the bathroom. It's it. It's either I get up and go to the bathroom or I just sit here in agonizing defeat because just I'm so tired all the time.
My typical work schedule, I start at 6:30. So usually on my days off, I'll wake up around 6 or 7.
This guy, he is the youngest here.
Speaking of which, today, as of recording, was my last day with my former employer. And his laptop is sitting over there. So I've got to get that back to him.
Jimmy's got it covered on that.
Jimmy's got it.
What's your new schedule?
I don't know yet. The first day I'm starting at 8:30. I'm guessing getting off at 5, which is fine. You know, I'm hoping that it'll be flexible and I can get in at least like 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
Leave at 4. It'd be a little nicer.
Yeah.
But if I had it my way, since it's only Winchester, I'd get there at 6:30. Leave at 3.
Get there at 5:30.
Leave it 2,
Leave
man.
at 2. Screw it, man. I'll just stay. I'll just stay all night. Why not? No, I'm really excited. I think it's going to be cool.
Yeah. You start Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Big time.
Big time.
Well, Mr. Knopp over there with biomedical, what does that entail? What does that look like?
A lot of biology and chemistry classes. All the sciences, really.
Dude. It sounds awful. Sounds like my worst nightmare.
I like it a lot more than writing a bunch of long papers. Like
that is true.
Isn't there a lot of writing in? Like,
yeah, but it's really biology. They try to go a lot more precise with stuff, or not precise, concise, I should say. So it's not really as much of a wordy mess on a lot of the things that I have to write.
yeah.
It's kind of just there's this, and this happened, and then I'm good.
It's more to the point. You don't have to get 5,000 words for no
but
reason.
Reading research papers, terrible.
Is the worst thing possible that anyone could ever do.
Oh man, dude,
It's awful.
It's like 30 pages, and half of the words on there I don't know.
And they all mean and say the same thing for the most part. It's just like the same thing said in different phrases.
What were you reading about?
Athletic injuries and athletic identity. Just reading
Fun.
about it. Pointless crap. I hated that research methods
Yeah,
class.
Being in college is awesome. I'm so glad I dropped out.
I had one class where like the end semester assignment was I had to find 50 online peer-reviewed research articles and write a summary about them.
50?
50.
I had to do 20 and I thought that was a lot.
It was rough. Oh,
Dog.
that was terrible, yeah.
How long did that take you?
You just have to work on it a little bit throughout the semester.
Oh, so it was a semester long?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like the end project, I guess. But,
yeah.
Whew,
I hate school.
Yeah, it's tough.
I'm so looking forward to working full time. It's gonna be so easy.
It's nice if you have a good employer.
For spring break, that's what I did, and I just had so much energy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What gets me with school is like, well, first of all, I find my stuff to be not as what I expected. Like, I'm not learning the stuff that I thought I'd be learning in class anyways. Like, the other day I had a professor tell me, he said, yeah, as graduate students, you know, you guys have the like kind of the responsibility. You guys kind of learn at your own speed and learn at your own pace. I'm like, huh? Like, I thought I'm coming to school to like learn from you guys and not just
figure it out yourself.
Figure it out myself. But
what did you expect to be learning?
I don't know what kind of jobs I'll be doing in the workforce, and not just, hey, come back, get your doctorate.
That's a great idea. You should do. Come on back here.
If you pay me $30,000 now, you might make an extra $5,000 a year.
Yeah.
Pretty good deal.
Yeah. Then you have the professors complaining about how bad EKU is during the class. I'm like, what are we doing?
And online classes are just a joke.
Online classes are a joke.
I mean, you can go to the library and it would
be the exact same thing.
Pretty much, yeah. It's just a book and some questions from a program that they are subscribed to. Mm-hmm. You have zero interaction with the professor.
Then you have bozos like me grading their discussion boards and their quizzes and stuff. That 25 on the 69 students in that class.
You giving everybody 25%?
25 out of 25.
Oh, okay.
I give some of them 20s because they don't respond to two other people. You got to respond.
Down the hammer.
You got to respond to two other people.
Well, if they're only responding to one, wouldn't you have to drop it down to 12.5?
Well, yeah.
Seems right.
But they don't. They either respond to 2 or 0. They're not just going to respond to 1.
Yeah, but he's saying your grading should be.
Yeah, but like with the grading point, it is. You give them a 23 then instead of a. That's only happened once though.
I need you to grade all of my assignments.
I got you, bro.
Am I stupid?
I don't think so. There's 2 things on this assignment.
So
you have to respond to 1 and 2.
It's a discussion board, right?
Yeah, you respond to 2 people.
Yeah.
You take away half of what you're doing, and you get a 20 out of 25?
No, they don't respond to anybody. So
you don't do anything at all.
Listen. So you give one response for the post, right? For your post. Then you have to so it's I guess 3 parts, right? You give your first response to the prompt or whatever, your answer to the prompt. Then you respond to someone else's and say, "Hey, Jake, you did a great job explaining this."
And
hey,
you say
Caleb.
That the same way 3 different times to get your word
2
count.
other times. Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I really liked how you talked about how this is so pointless and why are we doing this? Hey, Caleb.
Because I had a bad idea.
I loved your response. Blah, 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 right?
Does anyone ever write, hey, your response is dumb?
I don't think so.
No, I don't care that much.
Yeah, but like, I read all of them, guys. I definitely read all of them. And
Gotta read all of them.
I read all of them and give them all the attention they deserve.
My response to the question in question
yes.
is worth 20 out of 25 points.
15.
So there's a rubric.
Your response.
How are you at 15?
You mean like your initial response to the question?
Yes.
The question in question.
5 points goes to 20 from one response to another person. Another response gives you 25 out of 25.
Wrong.
Yeah. Wrong. Because he said they never do one. They either do 0 or 2.
Mm-hmm. So your initial response is like usually big 200 to 300 word response. Then you do like a couple sentences to someone else.
Yeah.
Right. So your initial response, if it meets all the requirements in the rubric, you get a 20 points towards the rubric.
I would literally never respond to anyone else.
It takes like 2 seconds though.
Yeah, but it just...
Those little points add up.
They do.
I
They
guess.
do. But
guess, man, I never was into discussion boards, really.
yeah, it's...
I think I had one class where I did one...
You didn't take as many online classes as everyone else did, or as we did. But I'm telling you, it's so freaking pointless.
It's hard to do a machining class online.
So
That's like
pointless,
having an online judo instructor.
They offer anatomy online.
My online sensei.
Did you know that?
Yeah, Raina's taking it next semester.
You got Stingray.
Anatomy 2. Yeah.
You got Stingray from Cobra Kai teaching you online.
Yeah,
In
pretty
your
much.
judo class. What are we talking about?
Nothing, man.
Man, school is pointless.
I love those videos where it's blatantly fake martial arts. And they're like, you grab the wrist and he's crippled. And then you win.
What's the one where he just like slowly moves out of the way and then they like roll? I can't remember what that's called. I don't know. It's not important.
They're all the same.
Yeah, they are.
I seen one where this dude, he would use his energy, like,
Is it Aikido?
to stop him.
That thing? Aikido?
Card? Is it?
I thought it was Aikido or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Why are we talking about this?
He
But
uses energy to stop
Yeah,
him?
he like, and then he's like his assistant stops, and then he has somebody else try it, and it's two of the people that are taking the class, and they run smack into this lady.
Bro, I need this job.
He was just like, you didn't do it.
Yeah, you didn't use your powers. You didn't connect with the force.
You didn't concentrate hard enough.
Ooh. That's good.
So for your biomedical stuff, what do you want to get into? Like down the line? You say you're working at a pharmacy right now.
Yeah, so I'm kind of torn. I'd been planning to go to med school and be a DO and then
DO is what?
Osteopathic doctor. It's like a medical doctor, just like a general doctor degree,
Okay.
but it looks at a more preventative approach instead of like, how do I explain it? So if you go to the doctor and they give you pills, to fix this, and then they keep you on that, like maintenance stuff.
Yes.
You could do that, or you could go to somebody and they would be like, what's kind of causing this? So like, look at your diet, look at your other things that you could do to prevent it besides
Yes.
medicine.
Yeah. But there's that, and I've also recently been thinking about if I wanted to do a PT, but not like a sports physical therapist, like do a like rehabilitative or occupational therapist. I think that seems really interesting and something I might like doing more.
Like what they do at Apex?
Yeah, exactly what they do at Apex.
Yeah.
Do you know the place near Save-A-Lot?
Yeah. Apex.
Is that Apex?
Yeah.
Or is that... Okay, I was mixing them up there. There's Apex, and then there's another one that they...
Save-A-Lot.
Irvin. At the strip mall next to the gun store.
I don't know it.
There's a PT place there.
Like the strip mall behind Pizza Hut.
I thought that was a tax place.
Hong Kong Chinese.
Yeah, I know where you're talking about.
Yeah, the tax place
I
is
thought next to the gun and palm was tax.
It is tax, but if you keep going left, next one over is physical therapy.
Well, there's that one, and I'd talked to them about doing some shadowing, and then she had talked about another place. I thought it was Apex, but I guess I'm mixing up the names. That does more occupational therapy stuff that I might go shadow at some to see.
Hey, it could be the
what's
same
going on
business,
there.
just a different spot or whatever.
What made you want to get into medicine?
I'm good at science.
Yeah.
Really, it's kind of what jump-started it. A lot of my family is kind of in that same ballpark too. My mom's a dentist. My great uncle's also was a dentist. Some of my other family members are nurses, doctors, stuff like that. So I'd always been kind of close to the field, and it just interested me. I like knowing how things work, especially the body, and everything coming together, knowing what's going on with stuff.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
I like to hear someone that like knows what they're gonna do.
I know.
It makes me feel good. You know.
Happy for you, man. I'm just going to keep building equipment that destroys unions.
Anywho. Speaking
Somewhere
of,
else, though.
we got a sale, a t-shirt sale the other day. Shout out Hayden Fletcher.
Let's go.
So
Appreciate you, Hayden Fletcher.
yeah, we didn't make a profit off of it. I just charged him whatever the shirt and shipping was. But
I think I seen him at the rec playing basketball the other day
Yeah.
with Feej. What's his name?
Veej. Shout out
Let's
Veej,
go.
man. I forgot about Veej.
There's always one weird guard.
Dude, I seen
There's always one weird guard.
who was that young O-line coach that
Box?
joined? Yeah, I seen him at EKU. He was playing volleyball
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
one
man.
of the frats.
Let's go.
I
I
love
don't know.
dogs.
What does he do? What's he doing at EKU?
I think he's just hanging out.
Probably
I don't
just
think he has
hanging
any
out.
affiliation.
He's a special
I
ed
don't know.
teacher at the middle school at Estill. Football
is he in
coach right
middle
now.
school now?
Yeah.
He just goes to college to hang out with people.
Hey, man, you got to go to the rec.
I seen this video on TikTok where it was this dude going around. He was like, "Hey, what's your major?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't go here." He's like, "What?" He said, "Yeah, I just came here to meet girls. I'm 32."
I know
Hey,
a
man.
guy that did that, but he was 38.
Okay.
He also did math. And one time we were in Ohio, and there was this mall right across the hotel. And then there was a Target next to the mall, and he invited me to come hang out with him at Target because there's usually, according to him, there's usually hot white girls at Target. I don't know if we want to leave that in. I was too far into the
He
story.
knows a thing or two.
He knows a thing or two. He's
We are farmers.
so yeah. If anybody's looking for some
I bet he
meth,
grows.
coke, Adderall, bro,
I bet he grows something.
he's on harder stuff. Much harder stuff.
Oh, that sounds like an interesting guy.
Yeah, he'll also he'll punch you in the face for no reason whatsoever, completely unprompted, and
It's a good thing you're out of that now.
hit you with a level.
I said, "I got a level with you."
He didn't really hit me with it. He threw it at me, but
Same thing.
oh man,
Anywho,
good memories.
we have another former Bambino with us here today.
It's good.
That's 2 times.
So,
2 Bambinos in a row, 2 Caleb's in a row.
so if you buy a membership at the rec, you can go and do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can play for the Bambinos?
I might do it. Depends on my schedule. It's like with it.
Man, you can't be
Caleb
halfway in.
Witt. Caleb Witt is pumped right now.
You
Well,
can't
I got to look at when the practice or when y'all would want to practice and when the
Yeah.
games are and stuff.
Listen, you can't be dipping your toes in the water.
I'm not. I'm gonna find out
No,
when
no,
they are.
You're already dipping your toes in the water, man. You're already on the fence.
Caleb Witt is so excited to hear
If it's
this
after
news.
6:30, then I can.
Well, it'll be after 6:30.
Okay, well then I probably could.
Let's go.
See,
He's coming
if
back.
it's after 6:30, I can. Okay, I probably could. He's halfway in.
If it's after
You're
6:30, I
halfway in,
can.
dude. Yeah, and then you said, okay, I probably could.
I probably can.
Only probably. Only probably. He's halfway in.
Okay, are you gonna be there?
No. No.
You should.
Why would I play for the Bambinos?
For fun. Unless you hate
man,
that.
I'm good. I know another guy that's pretty anti-fun. That's, sorry, we're not talking about anything. I'm just rolling.
Who's anti-fun?
I won't name.
Don't dip your toes in. You got to go full.
Listen, buddy, I'm just saying you can't go halfway in on the Bambinos because Caleb Wood has high expectations.
I know he's been practicing for months
And
already.
if you're gonna give a man that devoted to his craft, you can't go halfway in with him.
He needs to throw me the ball more.
You've either got to be there with him or not.
You better throw me the ball more then.
He's like Khabib and McGregor. You know, I take people into deep waters, or whatever he tweeted.
What?
He could not fight a kangaroo.
Dog.
They would just kick him and he would die.
Yeah. They got that third leg. They lean back on it,
Like,
and bam. I don't know. You think you could take down a deer?
yeah.
Yeah, I think I could.
Not a buck.
It depends.
I don't think it does.
I think it depends.
Dude, they're stout.
Yeah, but I think it depends.
What does it depend on? Depends.
Your environment.
I think it'd be easier to grab a hold of a buck than it would be a
Yeah,
deer.
but they're way stronger.
Dude, if it's looking at you and it's got a big old rack with long, pointy...
That's true.
You think just step to the side. It's not like it's not an idiot. It's it's going to just turn into you and stab you.
What's that noise they make called where they like huff at you?
They just grunt.
No, they make like a noise.
You spit a lot.
It's scary. I did spit a lot. I didn't mean to.
I hate, yeah, does do that a lot.
Yeah, I had a deer do that. I had a mule deer do that to me in Colorado, and it scared me to death. I was maybe 12 feet from it.
We'd be up in the cabin
Somebody's
before.
backyard.
No, it was an Garden of the Gods
Oh.
while we were running that trail.
Oh.
I'd be up at the cabin hunting, and it'd still be dark out, and you'd hear the. You'd be like, "Damn it! How did he see me?"
Yeah.
Did I ever show you the pictures of all the ones we had on camera?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they would come out 10 to 15 minutes after it was dark every day. It was so annoying. There was two that I seen multiple times though, and it was this unibuck with just one big old long antler, and then there was a spike that came out. They just in the middle of the day they just strut around, and there was a doe that came out too. But all the big ones, there was this crazy cool atypical that had it had two regular looking antlers, and then it had this big old prong that grew off the side. It was cool looking. I wanted to get him, but 15 minutes after dark every time.
Do you think them spikes run around just like knowing they're not going to get shot?
I think they're just stupid. They don't know. They're young and they don't know anything, so they're strutting around.
Just stupid.
But do you think like the big bucks? Do you think they know they're getting out for them? Like people trying to kill them?
They're smart.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why they show up 7:15.
I was talking today about field dressing a deer because I've never been deer hunting, and I want to go really bad.
It's a weird smell.
And he was talking about everything he had to do. He was like, "You gotta get their esophagus out." And I was like, "Yo, what?" He was like, "Yeah, like if you don't have a saw to cut through their sternum, you have to reach up in there." And I was like, "Dude, this."
I've never sawed them. I don't think I've done the esophagus either. I just rip. You got to reach up in there, cut like the heart and everything. But
He was talking something about the esophagus, and then I don't know, bro. I was lost. And he was showing me on him like where you got to make cuts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Who was?
It was Tyler. I don't know if you met him.
What's the last name?
Fox.
No, I don't think so.
He was at the house. Yeah, he probably didn't show up. Peckerhead.
I always show up when y'all invite me.
All right. Anywho. I love this guy.
Go on. You were saying something, weren't you?
No, I just.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey man, I keep telling Noah I'm going to go deer hunting with him, and I never do.
Yeah.
Because, like, first of all, you got to get your license. That's pretty much it.
Oh, wow.
Just haven't done
Be
that.
swamped.
Last year Noah was killing it, dude. He didn't even have to put his corn out.
I
He
know.
was just in his passenger seat, and a deer jumped right in his truck.
He had corn in the back. That's what it was.
No, it was in the passenger
Yeah,
seat. I remember the picture.
My Peppo
So
was
crazy.
checking his camera. He does an SD card, so he popped it in his computer and was looking through it. This big old 8-point was showing up every day at like 5:30, and he looked down at the clock and it was like 5:20. He said, "Well, I'm gonna run up there." So he drove up there, looked out his window, and it was sitting there eating corn, and he shot it and drove back down the hill.
Wait,
Huge 8-point.
Can you do that?
It's on his land. Why couldn't you?
Really?
It's not like he spotlighted it or anything. It was during the day.
Oh. See, I thought if they were feeding, you couldn't kill
Well, I thought
Like
it's
if
because
you
he was
got
in his
corn out.
truck and shot him.
them. Yeah, that too.
Corn got there some other way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He got out of the truck, then walked around a little bit, then got him.
He got out of the truck and tracked it away from the corn
Yes.
that somehow got there.
It was there to feed the raccoons. If a deer eats it, I'll
Raccoons
shoot the
really
son
like
of a
it.
gun.
They really like their corn.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can kill raccoon, gray fox, and striped skunks like year round now, because they've got some sort of brain disease. I've only heard this from people at work, so this may not be true at all.
source.
But apparently they lifted the season.
My grandparents, they got a pet raccoon.
Buddy, you let me around it.
He's done.
They might not have one.
So, you know, they live out in the woods, right? And so they got this outdoor cat that just roams around. And so when they feed the cat, raccoon comes and starts to eat it. And so sometimes they'll just like leave out leftovers for the raccoon.
Let's go.
I pulled up there one time. I saw the raccoon just in their carport eating, chowing down. I got out and it ran off.
Apparently, corn's really bad for deer. Actually,
Really?
I think it's way too sweet for them.
Too many preservatives.
I don't know. I was looking up what to put out for them to get them to come in. And I think it said deer was terrible for them.
Deer was terrible for them?
Yep. They shouldn't eat deer meat.
Yeah. Cannibalism's bad.
I saw a video today of a
Specifically in
dog
herbivores.
eating a hot dog. I never felt so ashamed.
Who's going to click on this video and watch it?
Nobody.
Who in their right mind is going to click on this video and watch it?
Hey, man.
Hey, Witt's going to get 3,200 views, though.
Eventually, down the line.
Down the line.
Caleb, you got any good stories for us or good questions? You keep saying that you got a question for us, and you haven't said it yet, and I kind of want
When are we going hiking again?
after marathon training's over. After we graduate. There we go. After you graduate, we'll go hiking.
Okay.
That's a set date.
We leaving
day
from
after?
We leaving from graduation?
You know how we plan things. I don't know.
Yeah.
We still haven't booked a hotel yet.
Yeah, we just don't plan things, really.
I don't know. We'll go eventually. But I do want to go hiking again. We'll go after graduation, though, because, I mean, that'll be after my marathon, or our marathon's over. and
Have you ran one before?
Huh?
Have you gone
No.
through?
not a road one, anyways. You got close to the trail.
What
Close
trail
on
were
the
y'all talking about?
Taylorsville Lake
The
State Park.
worst freaking trail. A literal horse trail.
It was bad, dude. It was bad.
Yeah, it was terrible.
But after we graduate, we can go hiking.
When are you graduating?
In the August.
Oh.
I'm not like walking or nothing.
How does that work?
Brother, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He's got to figure that out.
I got 9 hours I got to take this summer. I got 2 online classes that are 6 weeks long, and I got an internship. I got to find somewhere to work for an internship.
Oh, you still have to find the internship?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've been looking and no one's hit me back.
What kind of internship?
Hopefully sport related.
Narrows it
Wait,
down.
hopefully.
Ideally.
What
Like,
else is there?
Huh?
What else is there for your
You
thing?
just go get an internship anywhere?
I don't know.
Hit up Lockheed Martin, bro. Like,
Might as well.
get federal benefits. Probably
They're
not for an internship.
They're in the business of bombing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Hey, man. But anywho, that's what I'm doing this summer. Then I'll be graduating. Never setting foot on EKU's campus for a class ever again.
Oh, yeah.
For a class.
Because you'll always be a
Because
Bambino.
I'll always be a Bambino. By George.
I wonder how many years it'll go on for. Probably when Whit leaves, it's over.
Yeah.
Dude, we're going to be playing when we're like 35.
Yeah. He needs to do that 39 and you too.
You guys would become local legends
We would.
if you just kept
We
showing
just
up.
kept signing up.
If you just, like
Kept getting memberships.
kept being present even when nobody wants it. That's how you get stuff done.
We never make it past the first round ever again because we're 42 years old. But
It's just college kids running around you.
But we'll be so good by then. Think of, our team chemistry will be out of the water.
yeah.
Our team chemistry will be so good. But we just couldn't snag anybody's flags because we're all hunched over.
Dude, I
With your zipperless pockets.
Yep.
Or your pocketless
pockets.
shorts.
I'm so bad at grabbing flags.
Yeah, it's tough.
I swear I'll have a full handhold of something, but it just slips away.
That's happened before. That has happened before.
Yeah.
Anywho, what was I about to ask?
I don't know.
What was the question you had about exercise?
It was just if you take any supplements.
Oh, no, I don't. Do
Yeah.
you take any supplements?
Tell them you should take creatine.
So what does creatine do? You're a scientist. You know.
It pulls the water into your muscles.
Okay.
And it helps
Yeah.
you recover.
Recovery. So that's the benefactor of
I
it.
think that's the main benefit.
Yeah,
There have been
It
a
also
lot of
makes
studies.
you look great though.
Does
There have
it?
been a lot of studies on brain function too, haven't there?
With creatine? I don't
Yeah,
know.
like memory and recall, stuff like that.
Probably.
I mean, I can't remember, so I.
It's a miracle thing. Just does everything.
Dude, I'm go off straight willpower at this point. Like every ounce of energy I have is gone at all times.
That sounds so fun.
I feel like I just have a lot more energy whenever I take creatine too. Maybe it's because I make myself drink a crap ton of water.
Yeah.
But
Like I've been drinking a lot of water here recently. At least I try to. Like when I go to a restaurant, I'll drink like 6 or 7 glasses of water.
Do you use pre-workout?
no.
Dude, it was when I was in college. So it's been a minute.
Uh-huh.
But I was in the rec. And I had found a non-stem pre-workout.
What's
And it
stem
was-
mean?
Non-stimulants, like no caffeine.
Okay.
Bro, it was like magic.
Mm-hmm.
Like my warm-up set on every lift I did, I felt massive.
Yeah.
It was wild.
It's weird.
And then they quit making it. It was I think it was a Rise product.
They quit making
Quit
it.
making it. I'm serious.
It probably was not good for you then. They probably like passed,
Felt pretty good to me.
probably failed drug test or
I
whatever.
feel like it would have passed before it went out. You know what I'm saying?
But there's always recalls. Anyways, what were you saying?
That was really it. It was freaking magical. And I was like seriously depressed after, because whenever I couldn't find any more, because I found some on Amazon and I paid like $10 more than it normally is. Mm-hmm. But I was like, screw it, man, it's worth it. And I got those 20 workouts done or whatever. And then I was just sad because I'd go to the gym and I'd have to like give way more effort to get the same result,
Yeah.
or at least it felt that way. You know,
Yeah.
that stuff was.
Me and my brother were going to the Y, and before we got there, he had taken like 2 scoops. We were ready to go that day, and we got there, and the Y was closed. Have you ever taken a bunch of pre-workout and then not worked out?
Not a bunch, no.
Dude, it feels like ants are crawling on your skin.
Yeah,
You
so
start
like,
getting itchy, and Oh, you just want to run 1,000 miles.
Even like every pre-workout I tried thereafter, because that was the first one I tried, and I was like, oh, this stuff actually is like magic.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to try a different one because, the one I liked is no more. And so I found a stimulant one with lower caffeine, and I was like, sure. It was from the same brand. It was the same flavor. But it had like any amount of caffeine in it, and I had that feeling of like itchy, just like,
Yeah.
it was terrible. Couldn't touch a surface because it felt like it was burning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something else that's fantastic is the sauna.
I do like
Yeah.
the sauna.
Ooh,
Sauna's pretty nice.
I need.
I'll be dead tired after workout, and I'll hit the sauna for like 12 minutes or so, and I'll come out feeling ready.
I need to hit the sauna more often. We need to go work out.
When do I?
We need to.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I haven't worked out in probably about a week or so. Probably
Kind
2
of will
weeks.
tomorrow.
Huh?
Kind of will. Oh, well, you won't.
Well, I mean, I run every day, but I mean, like lifting weights and
Yeah,
stuff.
we lost Jimmy.
Jimmy's out.
Jimmy's out.
Where's he at?
His brother's coming in the morning.
Tyson come run with us. Well, run with you guys. I won't be there, but
Yeah.
anywho,
I did chest and arms yesterday.
that's about all
Feeling
I
a
do.
bit sore.
I don't do any legs.
Oh, really? I like doing legs. I think that's kind of... I don't know. My legs were really strong at one point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was after COVID or before COVID. And then they switched.
Yeah, I'm not strong like at all. I tell people I got one speed, and I can just go forever.
Dude, you need to do like a 1 mile as fast as you can.
My fastest mile recorded is 5:53.
Yeah, what's that, on a 13-mile run?
It was mile 7 out of 9. We'll do it after the marathon.
Like just the weeks following?
But like sometime afterwards, yeah. When I'm not running 60 miles a week, 70 miles a week. I run 70 miles
He's
next
doing
week.
that on purpose.
I'm telling you, dude. It's like you saw me arm wrestling earlier.
Yeah.
I'm not strong. You know? It's like I'm like mediocre at a lot of things. I'm very mid at, well, besides running, I'm pretty good at it because I've gone a lot in it.
You're
But,
okay, I guess.
but compared to other runners, I guess, like me compared to other basketball players, I'm mediocre. Me compared to other runners, feel like I'm mediocre. Me compared to other basketball, football players, I feel like I'm just kind of,
Man, I suck at
Okay.
basketball.
but like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm about mid at about everything I do, which I guess master, or what is it? Jack of all trades, master of none. You know, I think that's kind of the thing I fall into, but like I don't.
But a
Maybe not
master
all
of
trades.
one is better than none, is the full saying.
It's true.
You're good at running. You
Have
got that one?
mastered running.
I have not mastered running. No,
Can you ever master anything?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think you can 100% perfect anything.
I don't know. Those dudes running the 300-mile ultras, they just seems miserable.
Yeah,
We had one of those guys on there.
we did.
Probably
There's
the-
this
Coolest interview we'll ever have.
There's
We
this-
sucked at it.
there's this dude on TikTok.
Neat.
Huh?
No.
There's this dude on TikTok who does those all the time, like every other week.
Andy
I see him.
Glaze.
I think so.
Yeah.
He'll do the videos afterwards, and he's like, "Yeah, I hallucinated a pack of wild dogs a couple times. I slept for a couple miles while I was running, just turned half my brain off." And then he'll like unwrap his feet, and his toenails
yeah.
are falling off. Dude,
Andy Glaze is a killer.
how
I
is this fun at all? That high you get while running must be good. Have you ever got that? Runner's high?
Yeah. Sunday morning I did. That's the last time I remember.
I think I've had it once, and it was ultra.
Yeah.
Dude, I left a aid station one time, and I get half a mile away from it, and
Yeah.
I'm just like flooded with, I don't even know what, like
Yeah.
emotion,
Yeah.
I guess. And just started thinking about the Holy Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like mind blown the whole time.
Yeah.
Or not the whole time, but for like 3 or 4 miles, I was thinking about the Holy Spirit, and I was mind blown.
Mm-hmm.
It was odd.
When I get runner's high, I start crying. At least I think that's what it is. Yeah. Like, I'll start crying.
Yeah, I got very emotional.
Yeah, I get like, it gets to a point, like Saturday morning, I was like at mile 19 and at a 21. Then I got to 20. Then, like, probably when I was getting close to the finish line, I started crying. Like, close to that 21 mile mark, I started crying. Then I sat on the porch, or the post office steps and cried for like 3 minutes. It was wild.
I think the most I've ever ran at like all at once, I think was a little under 7 miles.
Yeah.
But I didn't get anything like that.
Yeah, it's it's only like when we went and ran at Lexington, I felt that way.
Yeah.
On mile like 16, close to 17, I felt that way. It's usually only on longer runs.
He's doing it with every number.
Yeah. I don't mean to. It just like because
It always keeps a range in there.
It was in that range, because I don't know the exact spot. I'm thinking Saturday. I'm supposed to or Sunday morning. It's gonna be terrible. Sunday morning, I was supposed to run 22 miles. Then next Saturday, I'm supposed to run 18. So Saturday, I might go back to the Lexington Trail if you want to come out. Are you planning on doing any more long runs until the marathon?
Yes.
When's the last time you ran?
Last time I ran was Monday.
Why don't you do a full length marathon run before, if you're already that close? Like doing 22 miles and stuff?
Because I don't want to PR in that, then not PR in the race. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess so.
I feel like it builds up the race more too.
Yeah.
That way you get more like adrenaline.
Yeah. And because like
I mean, I don't know.
in training, no one does that anyways. Like, why would you go? I don't know. I don't know if why was the right way to phrase this, but like, I don't know. I for me personally, I wouldn't want to go run 26 miles and turn around and do it 2 weeks later.
But 22 is fun.
Well, 22 is 30 minutes less of running. So, but like, it's still a long distance, but like, it's still 30 minutes less of wear and tear on your body.
Just to me, I feel like at that distance, it doesn't feel like that much of a change. But
Yeah.
I haven't done it. But
You would think that, but I'm telling you, I'll never and I've got a feeling I'm gonna hit that wall again. Is what they call it when you hit the wall. I hit the wall today about mile 6, and that's the first time I've hit the wall in a long time, out of 10. But I remember my race last year, mile 22. I'm rounding the corner to go run 4 more miles, or 2 miles out, 2 miles back, and I see the finish line on my left. And I see all the people running the half marathon. They go in, turn left to the finish line. I see all them finishing, and I see a sign right here that says mile 22. I'm like, oh my goodness. And I got double hamstring cramps, not quad cramps, double hamstring cramps at that point. And I about fell to the ground. It was terrible. Then I just had to toughen out 4 more miles. And it was the most painful experience I've ever had. And so, like, that's when I hit the wall there. But previously, I hadn't done the longest run before that was 20 miles, a few weeks before. And so in this one, I've upped my weekly miles probably about 5 to 10 compared to last year, more weekly miles. And then my longest run is going to be 22 miles Sunday, 2 days from now, the day that this video is uploaded. I'm not looking forward to it because, like, the way I felt today, and I got to run 6 tomorrow, and I'm going to be running on very little sleep probably, and, like, Sunday's a busy day, dude. because I got a baby shower to go to Sunday, then church, and then for Tanner.
Oh.
And then that visitation for Hoover's that night, Sunday night, so I'll be there. And so I'll have to run in the morning. And it'll take me about 2 hours and 28 minutes probably. 2 hours, 28 minutes, Lord willing, if I hold a steady pace. If I run the pace I want to run anyways. I'm not looking forward to it. It's going to be awful. But anywho.
I need to follow through with my things like that more. Like a lot of the times, I'm like swamped with school, and I'm like, okay, I can wake up early tomorrow, get stuff done, and then I can kind of coast a little bit the rest of the week. And I'll wake up, I'm like, man, this is comfortable. Whoop, and I go back to sleep until I have to wake up.
I'm like that with literally everything besides running. Literally everything in my life, I'm like that besides running.
Because breaking that streak that would just be terrible.
Yeah, I think so. Because I've put so much work into it, and like everything in me today wanted to not run. Everything in me tomorrow is probably going to feel like I don't want to run. Everything in me last Saturday or last Sunday when I went and ran 21, I didn't want to do it. And like this next week scares me because like I got so much crap going on just around the house and with school and all this stuff. Mm-hmm. Add 71 miles of running, 72 miles of running on that for the week. Gosh.
I've seen this video and it's kind of stupid, but it makes you like realize. I don't know. I'm just gonna talk about it. So he's talking about how Batman never kills, even though it's kind of stupid, you know. If you think about it, like just kill Joker, you know, and then all these guys won't die.
Yeah.
He's like until he skipped one lecture in college, and then skipped another, and then it just got easier and easier each time. And I feel like that's a lot like how running would end up.
That makes
being.
sense. I've never thought of it that way before. Huh.
So then I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I guess that's how consistency and stuff works.
Yeah. Once you break it off once, it's
so
way
hard.
easier to do it again.
Yeah.
It's like the first time, like I know you don't walk, but for normal people that walk when they run, like the first time you walk, it's like it's so hard to start running and not walk after. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like today. Today I had 2 easy miles, then I had 6 miles at half marathon pace, which I did not run at half marathon pace today. I had 2 cool down miles. And it's like as soon as I hit those cool down miles, it was almost impossible for me to speed up again.
Yeah.
You know? I think I was dehydrated today, and I think I was just also just so worn out from all the crap I've been doing this week. Cleaning and all that stuff, but I'm telling you, like I wrote on my Strava today. What did I write? Something about like stacking responsibilities and stacking all this crap, and it's just it has like broken me almost. And I hate to be like dramatic like that because like you know it ain't like that big of a deal, but.
It feels like it sometimes.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah.
Let's see. Maybe I didn't say. I didn't write about it in there. I can't remember. Dude, like, it's been rough. Just, like, finding the willpower to go through it. And I know a lot of people look at me, it's like, dang, dude, this guy's got it going on. Like if my shoes weren't double knotted, like I'd be tripping and falling right now, you know. Like it's we're barely hanging on, but we're hanging on.
Yeah,
and that's all that matters.
You got to do hard things.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this marathon prep to be over, dude. It is. I mean, it has broken me.
I'm excited for it to be over, but I'm not excited to do the thing that makes it over.
Yeah,
like I might die.
You gonna keep up with similar things once it's?
No,
Oh, what?
No, if I run a mile after May 3rd in my life, it's because something very slow has chased me for a very long time.
Really? You're just going to do
I'm
this
so
and you're
freaking
done?
tired of it. I'm like, I keep getting talked into stuff. And like it happened the other day. You asked me if I want to do Ragnar, and I was like, oh yeah.
I was about to ask you about that. What is that?
'Cause-
The road bourbon chase?
Yeah. So, you know, back in October or September when I went down to Danville and did that 200-mile race, that's what that was.
Oh.
It was called the Ragnar Bourbon Chase.
What does it have to do with bourbon?
Because that's bourbon country.
Oh, it's just.
So we would run
You
from
run from distillery
distillery to distillery.
You get a little quick.
Yeah. Some of them you did.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
It's good times.
Well, I guess a little shot wouldn't hurt.
So, my problem is, if I'm not training for something, then I don't get, like, I just won't run.
Yeah. Like, what's the point?
I'd rather just do something else, like, get more steps in, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm training for something, then I get unbelievably mad every time I run. The only time I run and not get mad is when we do the run club.
Yeah.
And all of marathon prep. 4 runs, I've not been mad.
Really?
Like,
Why? Or why do you think so?
because I think about the race.
Oh, yeah.
And I think about, like, how much I'm struggling now. And, like,
20. What is it? 25.2 miles?
26.2.
26.2.
yeah, so, like, in the beginning of prep, it was like, oh, your long run today is 8 miles. And then you're dead. I'm like, well, screw this. There's nothing I can do between now and then that's going to make this actually possible.
You gotta do that 3 times, and then you still have a little bit more to do.
It's like the pressure just makes me mad.
The pressure behind it. I
Just
can
makes me so mad.
I can understand.
Now
that.
I like if I'm not training for something and I actually convince myself to go run, it's all right. It's not bad. Like it kind of sucks. Like if I'm not training for something and I run and then I'm like, I'm freaking tired. I'm gonna walk a little bit.
It's no big deal.
So, you know, somebody driving by wants to think something like I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just won't go do it
Yeah.
consistently.
Wonder how many people know you from running.
I got a story. I'll tell you. I was at the lodge tonight. At the Natural Park.
Natural Bridge.
Natural Bridge. Sorry, it's 10:36 in the evening. But Natural Bridge State Park, and we were at the lodge. Me and my grandparents went. My birthday was this week, so they took me out to go eat. They're like, where you want to go? I'm like, I don't know. I was like, well, it's pretty. You want to go to the gorge? I'm like, yeah. And so we went and ate at the lodge. But there was this woman, our waitress, she was talking, and my grandpa, you know him, Pepper Hardy, he likes to talk to literally everybody about anything. And so we got to talking that we were from Irvin and stuff, and she comes back around, she said, so you're from Irvin? I said, yeah. She said, are you that guy that runs in town all the time? I said, yeah, that's me. She said, well, I was driving the other day, and I saw you. And my daughter, he's about 22, 23, I can't remember how old she said. And my daughter's in the car, and I rolled down the window and honked the horn at you. She said, you had your headphones in. I don't know if you heard me or not, but she said it embarrassed her to death. But I just did it because I thought it'd make good memories for her. I'm like, well, I might have waved at you. If not, I'll try to look out for you next time, because I try to wave at everyone that honks at me, or there'll be some kids that'll drive by and they'll like scream at me.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I think it's the same kid. It's like some little kid in the back seat of this car. It's happened to me 3 times that I can like think of. And they'll drive by and they'll roll down the window and just like holler, just like scream. I'm like, okay. But anyways, but like a lot of people honk or wave or whatever. Like yesterday, Pep, he texted me. He's like, go get after it. I texted him back and said, was that you honking? He said, yeah. But anyways, I said, well, I'll look out for you next time. So, yes, people do recognize me a lot. And my grandma says people were coming to the office, like the gas office, like, is that your grandboy running town all the time? She's like, yeah, that's him. So.
The celebrity of Irvin, right here.
You should have said, you want to give
In
her a
the
great
studio.
memory, give me her number.
I don't know about all that now. I'll tell you about that later.
Yeah.
But, anyways.
Anywho.
What were we talking about? Running. But yeah, the pressure behind it. I like that you brought that question up, or that problem up, because you said that you like hated running because like the pressure around it.
Yeah.
I put a lot of pressure on myself, and it does make it kind of agonizing sometimes.
Yeah, so how do you do that and then just be okay with being that freaking
like today?
miserable?
Like today, I'm supposed to hit paces anywhere from 6:30 to 6:40 paces, 6:25 to 6:40 paces today for 6 miles. My fastest mile split today was 6:46, and I only ran 2 miles under 7 minutes today. I still averaged 7:13, but so if I'm supposed to be hitting those splits and I don't, there's this whole pressure around me, sub 3 marathon, and it's hard to think about it. It's like, well, what if I don't do this? What if I don't do this? What if this bad thing happens? This goes back to the Glady analogy I like to use. Well, what if you go running, nothing bad happens at all, or everything's supposed to happen the way it's supposed to? But what I get to thinking too is I think about how bad it sucked last year. And I don't know if this is a good way of thinking or not. This is just me kind of coping. But how bad it sucked last year on some of those runs. Today I ran 10 miles, 7:13 pace, and it sucked. It sucked bad. Last year I'd run 10 miles. It probably about the same level of suck. About a 7:45, 7:50 pace, And last year I still ran a 3:05. This year I'm going for sub 3, and I'm sucking about the same amount, but I'm running
30 seconds faster.
30, 40 seconds faster a mile. Add that up over 10, So I'm definitely faster than I was last year. The amount of suck is still the same, but I'm faster with the same amount of suck.
Yeah, you're more efficient.
More, I guess. But so I always think of that. I'm like, well, I'm in a better spot than I am last year. And also, I know mile 22, mile 23, this is going to be what it's like. This amount of pain that I'm in, this is what's going to be like, what it's like on the race day. These 10 miles right now that I'm about to run, I started this 10-mile run today. I'm at mile 16 race day. I'm already at mile 16. I've got 10 more miles to run. It's going to suck. I got to get through it. I always look into stuff like that and kind of place myself in the situation where I'm going to be come May 3rd of this is what it's going to feel like. Get used to it. Suck it up, because a lot of it is, especially in endurance sports and athletics of all sorts, it's not about how quick you can do it. It's about how long you can embrace it and how long you can really endure the pain that you're in and endure the. I'd say it's 70% mental over physical, 70% mental, 30% physical.
Yeah,
I'd say that because I remember times in my life in football practice and stuff, I would quit. B. Williams would always say, what is it, when you feel like you've given 100%, you've only given like 70 or whatever.
Yeah.
Whoever, one of our coaches would say that.
All of them
would say that. And I believe that's true. But, I remember times in football, I'm like, huffing and puffing, I need my inhaler. No, Gabe, you don't need your inhaler. You're just being a baby. That's not for everyone, but that was from my experience, because there are some people that actually are having asthma attacks or whatever.
Yeah.
But I would use that as a coping mechanism to get out of running sprints because I wasn't mentally strong.
Just have an excuse.
Making excuses for myself, And so now I've kind of trying to get stronger, and I guess kind of callous that part of my brain. It's like, yes, this is hard, but if you want to get this goal that you want to do, you have to endure these hard things, and you can't think about it. This is going to suck, but you can't think about it. You can't worry about it or dread on it too much. And so I know I have days like today when I went and ran 10 miles and it was the worst pain imaginable. Well, it wasn't the worst pain imaginable. I'm over-exaggerating. But it sucked a lot more than it normally does. Well, I know I'll have other runs like you said, when we go run 2 miles with a bunch of people and it's fun. Or I have other runs like where I went and ran 14 miles about a month ago or whatever. And I ran a half marathon in an hour and 25 minutes, or then I go run a super fast rate or super fast mile time or whatever, or I feel good when I finish a run. I have those times, and I think of those. I'm like, that's what I'm doing this for, so I could get those experiences. Because if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be able to run fast. If I didn't have a run like today, Walker Allen, actually, we talked about him earlier, we had on the pod, he commented on my Strava today. And he said, well done. These are the ones where progress is made. Keep going, keep growing. Those runs like today that absolutely suck and you hate it because you've built all this pressure around you. It's like, man, I felt this way at mile 10 today. There's no way I can run 16 more miles after that. Well, it's a good thing you're not running 26 miles a day. You're not going to feel like that come race morning. Why? Because you spent the last 3-4 months preparing for it to be for race morning, for May 3rd. And so you just got to look at days like that. It's like, man, you're just stacking days is all you're doing. You're stacking days, stacking days, stacking days. Every day is not going to be perfect. Every day is not going to be sunshine and rainbows. Some days it's going to be hot. Some days it's going to be cold. Some days you're going to feel like garbage after 15 minutes. Other days you feel like you could run for 80 years, it's like there's so many ebbs and flows with it. You just got to be mentally tough enough to be like, hey, I'm going to do this. And it's not like I go run a lot. It's not because like I'm any physically better or anyone else. It's just because that's something I've set my mind to. Like Caleb, he's going through school right now. He's about to graduate with a biomedical degree. Like, that's something I feel like I could never do because like I just can't stand it, like, and hate it, But he set his mind to this because it's a goal he wants to accomplish and something he wants to do with his life. That's a hard thing he's doing, and he's going to go do it because he's stayed consistent with it, and you've put in the hours and you put in the time with it. Same thing with running, just kind of two different spectrums, but it's the same idea. And like, I'm sure there's times with you, it's like, man, this sucks. Right? When you're studying or taking a test, you fail a test or whatever, like, this is just absolutely awful. And I hate every moment of it. But you endure it. You keep going forward. And I'm sure you've had experiences like that too with your work or just whatever,
Yeah.
So I mean, that's kind of how I deal with the pressure that I put onto it. Because I'm sure you felt like, man, if I fail this test, I'm going to fail this class, I'm going to fail school, and I'm not going to get my degree. I don't know if you've ever felt that way, but that's something a lot of people have. It's like, well, if I don't do good on this run, I fail this week, then I won't hit my goal come marathon. Well, today was just one day. Like, you still hit your mile markage. You still passed the test. It might not have been an A, but you still passed the test, That's kind of the way I look at it.
Yeah, kind of similar to what you said. It's not really like I'll fail the test, I'll drop out of school, but it'll like tank my GPA and then I can't recover from it.
Yes.
And then one thing to another, and then And then something you said earlier was one of the things that helps you going is looking at where you were and where you are now. And this suck is the same suck, but you're doing a lot more with it.
Yes.
Getting back into lifting, I've got some more free time here recently, so I've been going back to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Just looking at what I used to do and what I can do now is probably one of the hardest things about it. It's my mile time way down. I mean, I'll do like 4 different workouts and I can't walk. You know, I mean, it's just so crazy where I'm at now, but I'm getting better. Getting back into it.
I mean, that's all you can do. Just try to grow. You got anything to say?
I'm wore out, man.
I am too.
It's getting late.
It is getting late. I'm excited to be here, though. I'm having fun. Whether it sounds like it or not, I'm having fun.
I thought about bringing like some Eagle Rare or one of the other bourbons that I like for y'all to try, but I didn't know if you'd want to. Not like get sloshed or nothing.
I'm dry until May 3rd.
Yeah.
We can get
I
hammered on the pod.
Hey, liquor's good for you. It won't, you know.
Huh?
Beer's bad, but liquor is good.
Beer's not bad.
Beer's very bad for you.
No, I'm dry till after post-marathon.
We just talked about a guy that's recovering from kidney failure. With the beer fast.
Oh, man. What else we got to talk about? How long have we been going?
Ooh.
Hour 7. Caleb, you got any good stories for us?
I don't know about any good stories. Really, where all have y'all been traveling-wise? You've just been out to Colorado, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. I really want to go to Wyoming. Go to, like, the Tetons and Glacier.
Wyoming's really cool.
That's definitely on my bucket list.
Didn't you go out west this summer?
Yeah, that was really cool. Going through Utah, the 5 parks there.
Yeah.
It was really Canyonlands is a great one. It wasn't really busy at all, but I mean it was. Dude, it's just like it makes you feel so small.
I mean, I saw some of them pictures you guys took, and it looked like just wallpaper stuff.
Yeah,
like wallpaper
it doesn't
material.
do it justice.
Oh, it was cool.
And Utah, I think it has the second most naturally formed arches. Kentucky actually has the most.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Utah has really cool ones, like huge, and just like the color,
Yeah,
all that
color's
orange,
crazy.
and like you can see layered stuff in the rocks so well. There was one place we went to that had like purplish blue layers.
Yeah.
It was weird.
I want to go to Utah so bad. We're going to Maine and doing Acadia this year.
In Acadia?
Acadia National Park.
Oh.
What is that?
A national park.
No. What's there that's like their draw? You know, like Red River Gorge has Natural Bridge, you know, like what's their draw?
No, that's wrong.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
No, Natural Bridge and Red River Gorge are separate-ish.
Well, whatever. The state
Natural
park,
Bridge?
the area for the draw, right?
Sure.
Is the draw is Natural Bridge for the area of, you know what I mean?
Should be that
That's
place
just
we went to.
Acadia is
so cool.
not really that exciting of a national park,
It's just Maine.
but
and
I think
Maine's
it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
I can't remember if it was Oregon or Washington has a really cool one. Like, looked funky. But I think Glacier's my number one that I want to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like that's the other extreme. Like, I went to Utah, seen all this cool desert, crazy rocky mountains.
Now you got to see the cold stuff.
Then I got to go see the snow-covered mountains with these big old blue lakes.
Yeah.
There's a mountain in Acadia where you see the first sunrise in the U.S.
Oh, okay.
It's really pretty.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
And we can go eat lobster.
Oh, yeah. I bet.
That's the draw right there is the lobster.
Lobster, man.
My brother, he was in Alaska for a bit with the National Guard.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I can't remember what. He ate some kind of, I think it was a halibut sandwich.
Yeah.
He said it was great. And I was like, where am I going to get that around here?
Nowhere.
Captain D's.
Nowhere safe.
They, the view from the town he was in was crazy too. This huge mountain in the back.
Yeah, Alaska's awesome.
So-
I want to go so bad.
Alaska is pretty cool.
I want to go to so many places. Japan, they have some really cool landscape.
There's a guy in Japan that I need to hook up with.
Oh, you want to hook up with a guy? You do.
Meet up with, catch up with. There we go.
I need to catch up with. I'm supposed to drink beer with this guy. I told him, because I asked him if he ever worked. I met him in North Carolina. I was like, hey, do you ever work at the plant in Georgetown? And he was like, Kentucky. I was like, yeah. Georgetown plant. And he said, yes. And I was like, next time you're in Kentucky, call me. You can drink beer with me and have a fire.
Mm-hmm.
And this is all Google Translate.
Yeah.
And he was like, really? I was like, yeah. Like, that would be sick.
Yeah.
Dude, like, we can shoot guns. Like, I'm
I
going
bet he would
all
have
out
a
for you,
fantastic
dude.
time.
I'm going all out for you. I was like, Kentucky bourbon, Kentucky cigarettes. I mean, I won't smoke them, but, like, I'll get you cigarettes. You know, like, we'll go all out. You'll get the full experience. He was like, oh, Jacobson, if you're in Japan, you drink beer at my house, and I make you ramen. And I was like, bro, I gotta go. I've got to go to this guy's house at some point in my life. I miss that dude. I gave him a list of beer to try. Because, like, the first day I worked with him, you know, he's trying to talk to me because he's alone.
Yeah.
He's the only guy from his company to install this stuff. So I ended up helping him out a lot on a bunch of stuff just because I didn't have anything to do. And he's like, the first conversation we have, he just walks up to me. He's like, so I start reading his phone. He had Google Translate out. Do you like beer? And I was like, yeah. He was like, me too. I was like, that's good. And this is him speaking in English. I drink beer every day. 6. And I was like, let's go. This guy's a killer. And he was telling me all the beers he's tried. And then I was like, you need to try this one. But in this specific can. Because you know how I am. And I ended up giving him a list because he was asking for more. And I was like, I haven't even had some of these, but like they're popular, you know. So
Do you like Yingling?
throw them out there. It's okay.
That's the only one that I've tried that's not like.
Well, you know. But I tell him, I give him these 5 beers, and I kid you not, Monday through Friday, he comes to work first thing in the morning. Check us on. I drank Coors Light 6 last night. Very good. Very good. And then Tuesday, check us on. I drink Michelob Ultra 6 last night. Very good. Very good American beer.
What was his favorite?
Every day. I can't remember what his favorite was. He got Mick Ultra in the glass bottles. I want to say that was his favorite.
Yeah.
And he'd show me pictures, too. Like, he's just in a hotel room, like, holding beer. He's like,
The glass bottles make everything at least 2 times better.
yeah. And then
Minimum.
he'd jump on the, like, he'd show me the picture, and then he'd switch over to Google Translate, and, like, this was me last night. I was like,
really?
Yeah, I said, yeah, I'm with you. I'm here. I've had my coffee, man. I'm up.
What was this guy's name?
I can't even remember.
You got his number?
I called him Rico. Yeah. I called him Rico.
You have to call him up.
You guys know Austin Wells?
Yeah.
He
lives in Japan right now, doesn't he?
He lives in Japan.
That's pretty cool.
I see Sierra's TikToks every now and then
Yeah.
pop up about them living in Japan. Cool stuff. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. I forgot what it was.
Japanese so much. That Japanese baseball player.
Shohei Ohtani?
Yeah.
I don't think that's it.
That's like the
That's
most
the Dodgers.
popular one.
I don't think he's Dodgers.
Yeah. Well, this guy is, but anyways. What? Oh, you're talking about Monkey Never Cramp.
Yeah, I think it's Kawasaki.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Yeah,
He played
so many dudes named Kawasaki.
he played.
It's unreal.
He played in Toronto. I think he played with Seattle for a little bit.
But dude, like you see him on interviews and stuff,
Yeah.
and like the cool ones, they're all just like him. So like, there's a big difference though between North and South Japan. North Japan, you get a lot of just like robots. South Japan, dude, they have Texas bars where they play like Willie Nelson and drink American beer and wear cowboy hats. Like I freaking love it. And Rico was from South Japan, and it's usually like Japanese people. In my experience, I'm not trying to generalize. They think like higher of us than any group of people has ever thought of another group of people.
Really?
I am so convinced. You couldn't change my mind.
Yeah.
They think we're the freaking best.
In like anime and stuff, the American dude, you can tell he's American so easily because he's like 7 feet tall, jacked blonde dude.
Yeah.
Every single one.
Dude, they think we're so awesome. But like, there was Rico wasn't the only one from his company. They had another job going in a different part of the plant, but they had too many translators over there, so they sent this lady over. Spoke perfect English. It was unreal. Like the first time I talked to her, I thought she was from here.
Yeah.
Because they get a lot of that too for translators. And she was picking on me one day because like she saw me talking to Rico, and she just like assumed I was cool, I guess. And she was like, "I see you're very American." I was like, "Yeah, thanks." And she laughed. She's like, "Where are you going for lunch? McDonald's or Burger King?" And I was like, "We've had to find out. We've had to find out a whole lot right here in this plant." But she was funny. And then we start talking about salt for whatever reason. She's like, "You stupid Americans and your salt." And I found out she was from Japan.
Yeah.
And she knew the guy that I called Rico outside of work.
Yeah.
But like anytime he could get her around, we'd be talking. Like he would stop working and just come talk to me. And another one of my coworkers.
Shout out Rico, man.
Shout out Rico, dude.
We need to get him on the pod.
Dude, that would be so freaking unreal.
Call him up, dude.
Yo.
Call him up.
Yo.
What time is it in Japan right now?
They're 13 hours ahead of us.
Well, it's noon right now. Call him up.
Bro.
He's probably eating lunch.
Rico's eating lunch right now.
Dude, if you call him up and he answers, you excited I'll be.
Where do you want to travel, Gabe? You gotta have somewhere.
Where do I want to travel?
That's what I said.
I would like to go, which I've already been to the Caribbean and stuff before, but I just like it down there.
Ooh.
On a cruise. But like, dude, we ought to go on a cruise. Be good to your brother cruise.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I mean, no.
You've never been. You don't know how
I don't
fun
plan
it
on
is.
going.
Why?
Because the old lady gets motion sickness, and I'm not getting on a freaking boat without my wife.
That's
All
fair. I think you both would enjoy it.
I don't think we would.
I don't know. Boat sickness is different than just regular motion sickness.
Like,
so
you can walk.
She gets seasick, whatever, you know.
You can walk on a cruise ship, and they're so dang big, you don't even know you're on a boat.
Yeah,
like,
but I wouldn't get her on it. I wouldn't get her on it, Gabe.
Fair enough.
I ain't gonna do it.
Fair enough.
I ain't gonna do it.
One day. Anyways, Caleb, if you ever want to go on a cruise, I'm down at any time.
I'll go, man. Where are we going to? Let's think of a place.
I've been on an Alaskan cruise. They're pretty fun, but it kind of gets cold for a cruise, you know.
I
So
imagine.
the Caribbean's fun. They're not that bad expensive either. Like I went last summer, little like 5, 6, 7 day little trip. On the boat, plane, all the food, probably like $900.
I want to go to Jamaica.
Yeah, screw that.
Huh?
Screw that.
And the plane was more expensive than the dang cruise was.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And so you can always drive. But anyways.
Screw that.
I want to go to Jamaica really bad.
Jamaica? I went to Jamaica for like 6 hours.
Guy's been everywhere.
For like 6 hours.
You been to Glacier and the Tetons too?
You been everywhere, man?
I've been everywhere.
We swung by the peak of Everest, and then it's just for a stay though.
That's normally how my
Italy was all right.
That's how my
overhyped.
That's how my traveling goes, man. It's like when I was little, when I was 12, we went and did this tour of Northeast America. We went to like Philadelphia and Boston and New York and
Lakewood.
I don't know, New York City, Boston. We went to Plymouth Rock.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was just a rock. Like there's something special about it, but like it was just a rock. But
you go ahead.
But anyways, like we were there for like just a day. It's like that's how my traveling goes. I never go in like unless it's like Florida or the beach or something.
There's nowhere that you've never been that you want to go to though. Like you don't want to go to Greenland or Iceland. Dude.
My goal in life is to go to every single MLB stadium. And so those are like 30, well, there's 30 teams. And so each team has like, well, each city has like stuff around it and stuff. And like states around it and stuff. Golly, dude, it's so late. Like sites and stuff around
each
it.
Each park is in a geographic location, actually. So,
but anyways, like I like to do touring around those cities and stuff. But when it comes to nature, I mean, I like the Caribbean, just like Pirates of the Caribbean, just like going and seeing those islands and stuff. I always like that. Like Greenland and Iceland, too cold. I guess I'd have to go in the summer. Japan would be cool. But
that would be so cool, dude.
I guess Japan's pretty chill.
You know how much people would love you in Japan?
Me and you would.
Like, I watched this guy on YouTube. His name's Antonio. I don't know how to say his last name. It starts with a G. But he's been going to Japan here recently, and he'll, like, do these different, like, videos about it. And he just, like, talks to these Japanese people, and they all seem to love him.
Yeah.
And so
I'd have to get like a cowboy hat or a baseball cap or something.
Yeah.
Down there.
They seriously think we're the best. It's crazy.
Got to go to South Japan though. So
where's Tokyo at? Is that northeast? It's Tokyo south.
I think it's
in Japan.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure it's kind of
but
central.
I don't know. I'd like to see the, what is it, Mount Rushmore? I think that'd be cool to see.
Where's that at? South Dakota?
One of them. One of the Dakotas. I'd like to see that. Let's see what else would I like to see.
I think it would be north.
I'd like to go to L.A., but like for like maybe 2 days. I wouldn't want to stay there.
Bro, if I ever set foot in L.A., just...
Okay.
Let's see where else would I like to go. I've been to Mexico. I've been to Cozumel, Mexico. But like, but again, every like they're cruise ports, so it's basically just America. Is really all it is. I mean, if you really think about it, cruise ports are really just America because it's just tourism. So I haven't really been to like the authentic parts of those countries and stuff.
I don't think I'd want to go to Mexico.
I don't think I would either.
My mom was talking about how they could do like an excursion thing whenever they docked in Mexico. My dad was like, "No, we're not going to do that."
That's where my parents are right now. They'll be home by the time this is uploaded. But
hopefully.
No, but they're on a cruise right now. They went to like the Dominican Republic and stuff for a trip, and St. Thomas, wherever that's at. But they seem to be enjoying it. They tell me about it and send me pictures and make me jealous. But Have you ever been on a cruise?
Nope.
Oh, it's so fun.
Dude, I don't like the ocean really.
I feel like it
Really?
would be terrible.
Freaks me out.
I feel like it would
Big
be
old,
terrible.
big old wave coming in.
There ain't
I
though,
don't want to.
So
There is though.
but like those, they were built for it.
You
But
know what
anyway-
else was? The Titanic, bud.
No, it wasn't. Well, we all know what happened with the Titanic.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Yeah. That's how we ended up with centralized banking and whatnot.
It is actually. I agree.
Anywho, but like the best thing about a cruise is because like you go pay like $300 and you got everything paid for already.
Yeah, but then you got all those packages.
That's true. They get you with the packages, but you got to be stubborn with them. And say no. Like, but anyways, you can go all the food you can eat, all the ice cream you can eat.
But you don't have a way out.
What?
If I decide that I don't want to be on this freaking boat, it's too dang bad.
You know what you could do?
Bring
You could
drugs. No.
well, that. No, the drug dog will sniff you, dude. I was getting on the last cruise I came on. There was a person right in front of me. The drug dog was sniffing my bag because they sniffing everyone's bags. They stopped right here next to me and got the bag of the guy in front of me and started sniffing their bag. I'm like, dude, I thought I was about to get searched down.
Good thing they didn't find your stuff.
I know it, right?
The balloon always works.
But no, you can just like get off at the next port and fly home.
Yeah, at the next port. But what if I'm not close to the next port?
Get over yourself. I don't.
Dog,
I was on one cruise and this cat got helicoptered out. I guess they had like a heart attack or something.
Oh.
They got
You just
helicoptered
have to have
out.
a stroke and you can get
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I don't. The biggest part about a cruise for me is that like the people that are on that cruise are just on that cruise. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
Do you want to throw them off the cruise?
No, I'm just so there could be a Thomas on that cruise. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
But there could be a Thomas at Walmart when you go to Walmart.
there
you
could
know?
be.
There could
There
be.
has
How
been locally before.
How small do you think the cruises are, though?
Dude,
I mean, I know they're big boats.
they're pretty big.
I know
dude.
they're big boats.
Dude, Jake, you'll see someone on the first day, you will never see them again the rest of your life. You'll see someone on the last day that you've never seen in your life. And this is over a week span. Like,
That's even worse because now I don't know where anybody's at.
do you always know where people's at?
Well, not. You go out in public and you keep a decent track of people.
Yeah.
If I can't do that on a cruise, I ain't. Nah.
So you go into a football stadium, you know where and what everyone's doing.
Dude,
there?
there's
I'm just arguing.
You're not doing it very good.
there's
doesn't
security.
matter.
You go through metal
It doesn't
detectors and
matter.
they
We're
search
talking
your
about
bags.
literally freaking nothing.
I'm just saying how fun they are.
Yeah, but I'm not about it.
You all need to watch this movie. I think it's called The Peak. It's about this. It's a real story about these people going to the top of Everest.
Uh-huh.
And it'll make you depressed,
Okay.
but it's a good movie.
Why?
They die or something?
No, they're happily ever after.
All right, I'm not watching the movie.
I'll watch the movie.
If it's going to make me depressed, why would I watch the movie?
Okay, fine. I'll spoil it.
Spoil it.
They climb up there, and this dude, it's his third time trying to do it. He's a school teacher, and he raised money to go for this trip one final time. And he gets to the top, or close to the top, and the dude's like, come on, we got to go back down. And he's like, oh, but it's so close. And he's like, fine, we'll go up there. So they go to the top, and then this big storm rolls in. And they end up getting caught on the mountain. And when you're up that high, you have the oxygen going all the time.
Yeah.
Well, they end up running out of oxygen because a storm hit, and they're staying up there longer than they thought they were going to.
Uh-huh.
And once you get low on oxygen, you start doing crazy stuff. Like, you'll start just stripping. Like, you'll just start taking off all your clothes because you'll start burning up.
Yeah.
And you'll get, like, confused and disoriented where you were.
Mm-hmm.
So he hooks this guy in, and he says, stay there. I'm going to go down and get oxygen because they had stashed some, like, halfway up. And he goes across this little cliff, and he turns around, and this dude's just gone. Like, he unclipped and just walked off the cliff.
Golly.
And so he keeps trying to go down, and he still gets caught. And so he has to hunker up by this rock while this storm's going. And he's like the main dude who does he leads these expeditions all the time. And so he's caught there, and they have to wait till the next morning. And they send people up, and the storm comes back around. And he had crawled up some, and I was going to wait for him to come up there. But then they radioed him in and was like, we can't do it. So he goes back down, and I think he just freezes to death there. There was like a couple people that made it back.
Everest is so wild. Like,
That's something.
Couldn't be
there's
me.
literally
Something I don't want to do.
they're dead bodies on
Yeah.
the route are your trail markers.
Yeah.
There's like a Rainbow Valley, isn't there, from all the colorful jackets? Yeah.
Jackets and tents and stuff.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
Because I don't like the cold.
Yeah, I hate the cold. And I definitely don't want to die because of the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not big on the cold anymore. I never was, but now I'm not big on the cold.
You remember that year we decided to camp in your backyard
Dude.
and we nearly froze? And then, like, for the rest of, I mean, it was maybe 2 years, I didn't feel cold, ever.
Nope.
You weren't there.
Yep, I know.
It was just me and you, but
Yeah, just-
Noah was there for a little bit.
Yeah, they probably got nervous and went home.
I'm sure you were invited.
Nope.
Yeah, I remember that you were invited.
What was I doing?
Something? I don't know, brother.
I don't think so.
I remember we about froze to
Like
death.
the Star Wars night here?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
I was in 8th grade. I guess we were all in 8th grade, but I remember that. We said we were going to watch all the Star Wars movies. And did you want to come to that, I guess?
No, it was all Star Wars.
Yeah, then we ended up only watching like one. But you were invited.
That was that time, yeah.
Yeah.
Such a bad idea.
We didn't even watch the first. We watched The Force Awakens.
For real?
Yes, we watched episode 7.
Dog, that's whack.
No wonder we didn't want to watch any of the rest of them.
Does that one suck?
Yes.
Yeah, it's so bad.
But anywho. It snowed
So
that
bad.
night.
She finds a broken brake rotor or something and holds it up to a ship. So stupid.
That's the Death Star. Whoa.
Dude, you need to catch up on Invincible.
I know it.
You really do.
It's crazy stuff happening this season.
I'll have to watch it here soon. Anywho.
The blue speckled lobster.
It's getting late. We should probably wrap up with some Bible and go to sleep.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We've read this one before. Psalm 13. I like it. I think it kind of correlates to what we were talking about earlier with the whole point of the pressure and stuff. Like, man, this sucks all the time. And like, why are we doing this? But Psalm 13, we can read it. How long, Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long must I wrestle with my thoughts, and day after day have sorrow in my heart? How long will my enemy triumph over me? Look on me and answer, Lord my God. Give light to my eyes, or I will sleep in death. And my enemy will say, I have overcome him, and my foes will rejoice when I fall. But I trust in your unfailing love. My heart rejoices in your salvation. I will sing the Lord's praise, for he has been good to me. So through all those times, like when it just seems like you're in it, like you're in the suck, your enemy is beating you down and you can't do anything. You feel like you're so far from God, you don't even know where to look anymore. You're just so far into the bad or just so far lost. But psalmist says, I will, or I guess this is David here saying, but I trust in your unfailing love. My heart rejoices in your salvation. I will sing the Lord's praise, for he has been good to me. So through all these bad things, through all these hard things we're doing, it's like we said earlier, it's like I got a lot of the runs suck that I go on, but there's some good ones. The Lord has been good to me. All the stuff that I've went through, with like being overweight and all this stuff, like that sucked. But look where I am now. The Lord has been good to me. There's so many things you can pick and choose in your life that's like, man, why am I put in this situation? Why is this bad thing happening to me? Why is this ending or that ending, or like why am I here right now, and why am I feeling this way? But you can also look at all the good things in your life that you've been blessed with. So because of that, you should trust in God's unfailing love, because he's been good to you. So I think that's a good one to wrap up on.
I like it.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate it. It's 11:23.
Yeah, man.
Is this the latest episode we've done?
I don't know.
I think it is.
I can't think.
Dude, I'm telling you, this next week or tomorrow is gonna be so dang busy. I gotta be in Georgetown at 8:30 in the morning for Special Olympics with EKU. So that'll be fun, I guess.
That sounds kind of fun.
Yeah. Track and field, Special Olympics. I guess we gotta pray too. Then gonna run 6 miles at some point tomorrow. Edit this. I might be watching UFC tomorrow night. I don't know if I will or not.
Big goal.
We'll see what happens. All right, let's pray. Dear God, thank you for this day. Thank you for Caleb being here tonight with us and just hanging out and just sharing some memories, sharing some stories. Just please be with us as we go through this week with me and Jake and Raina as we're prepping for this marathon as it's coming in quick. We'll pray for Caleb as he's coming around, graduating here soon. Just be with him through that journey and through all that. We love you. We thank you for all the blessings you've given to us. Please be with us. We go out through this week and just everything we do. Let us shine your light to other people. We love you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Hey.
Oh, there you go.
Huh?
You gotta. I didn't.
You've seen the show. You know how it is.
Yeah, I skipped the end though.
But we got Run Club, 9 a.m. in the morning. Be there or be square. I guess I'll be a square tomorrow because I won't be there. But everyone else come out. Be good to your brother.
All right, everybody. Caleb, thank you. We appreciate
My
you.
pleasure.
It was good. Any final comments?
Be good to your brother.
That's right.
All right, we love you.
Jesus loves you.
Be good, brother.